This is the first slide the viewer sees when they open a Captivate video. This is called the opening slide. The opening slide includes a large centered image of the SMC Connected Care logo along with the San Mateo County seal. The title of the slide has an animated entrance function along with an opening tune. Opening slides do not include any other spoken or written content.
This is the second slide the viewer sees when they open a Captivate video. This is called the overview slide. At the beginning of the slide, the following content is stated. San Mateo County Health System is making some important changes in the way it stores and shares patient data among its clinics and divisions. This change is called SMC Connected Care. Following the narrative, the goals and the content of the video are stated.
After the overview slide, all subsequent slides are content slides. Content slides are the standard slides you see throughout the video. These slides all have the same background image and logo placed in the upper left corner.
This is the second to last slide the viewer sees. This is called the review slide. The review slide looks similar to the overview slide. During this slide, the goals of the video are reiterated along with a list of content that was covered. The intention of the review slide is to remind the viewer of the key concepts and topics that were covered during the video.
This is the last slide the viewer sees. This is called the closing slide. During this slide, we thank the viewer for watching the video and encourage them to visit our website. The following content is stated. Thank you for viewing, title of video. We encourage you to visit our website at www.smchealth.org/connectedcare. If the audience of the video are San Mateo County staff, we will encourage them to visit our SharePoint site along with our public-facing internet site. Website URLs are placed at the bottom of the slide. As with the opening slide, the title in the closing slide has an animated entrance function along with a closing tune.
Now that we've gone over the different types of slides found throughout the video, we will now cover formatting standards. You are currently looking at the standard background image for all Captivate videos. The slide view is set at a 960 width and 720 height.
Any text content that appears on the slide must be Calibri font. Features of the font, including size and style, can be adjusted according to need. However, font size should never be less than 20 point, and black font color should be used whenever possible.
Some slides may require headings and subheadings. Headings should be placed in the upper center of the slide at 60-point Calibri bold font. Subheadings can be found directly below the heading at 45-point Calibri font. Black font colors should be used whenever possible. You may have noticed that the script for each slide can be found at the bottom of each slide. This is called rolling script. This content will always appear 3 lines deep using Calibri bold 32-point font and the color black.
Adobe Captivate provides free cutout images. Cutouts are stock images of people with transparent backgrounds set in various poses. Cutouts give the video a sense of narration. Our primary cutout narrator is Melanie, while our secondary narrator, if needed, is Bruce. Our primary patient is Claudia, while our secondary patient is Claire. Our primary provider is Tyrell, while our secondary is Susan. And finally, our primary nurse or other type of provider is Christine, while our secondary is Sucre.
The content development process for Captivate videos can be broken down into several steps. These include creating an outline, developing a script, developing the first draft of a Captivate video, and finalizing a Captivate video.
The outline is an overview of all topics, concepts, and, when applicable, quiz questions that will be included in a Captivate video. They are constructed in bullet point format and include all information that will make up the content of the Captivate video. All outlines are created in Microsoft Word. This is an example of what an outline looks like.
The script conveys how the narrator will communicate the key concepts in the outline. The script will also include notes dictating the proposed visual production of the Captivate video. All scripts are created in Microsoft Word. This is an example of what a script looks like. You'll notice that the paragraph numbers coincide with the slide numbers in the Captivate video. Also, the title of the slide and the name of the narrator of the slide are placed next to each other. Visual notes for each slide are located below each script paragraph. It's important to note that structural and content changes do not take place during the development of the script. Rather, structural and content changes take place during the development of the outline. The script simply conveys how concepts will be delivered, while the outline structures the ideas themselves. Once the content outline and script are created, the video developer can be working on the first draft of the Captivate video. After feedback and necessary edits have been made, the video developer can finalize a Captivate video.
You've now had the chance to review the 5 steps of the Captivate content development process. HIE team members should be given the opportunity to provide feedback and propose edits throughout this process before the video is finalized. The following HIE team members will have the opportunity to provide feedback: Amanda, Ong, Dave, Jay, Lori, and Marie. After each step, the video developer will make edits based on feedback and present the updated content to Lori, who will grant final approval before moving on to the next content development step.
In an effort to be as succinct and timely as possible, all opportunities to provide feedback will be time-sensitive before they move forward to final approval. The timeline for feedback and approvals for each content development step is as follows. Outline: 3 business days for HIE team feedback upon receipt, and 3 business days for video developer updates before presentation for final review. Script: feedback opportunity during roundtable reading of script and visual notes during weekly HIE project meetings, and 2 business days for video developer updates before presentation for final review. Captivate video first draft: 3 business days for HIE team feedback upon receipt, and 5 business days for video developer updates before presentation for final review.
Because outlines are developed in Microsoft Word, HIE team feedback and edits must be conveyed through the Track Changes feature in Word. Edits made in Track Changes must be specific. Please avoid using the Comments option, and be sure to save your work as you go. Opportunities to provide feedback on the script will take place in person during the script roundtable reading at weekly HIE project meetings. Providing feedback on the Captivate videos themselves will also take place in person. Please note that making any script or content edits to a video once it's in production is extremely time-consuming. Therefore, it's important to make those kinds of edits during the appropriate content review step, which will likely be when the outline is in development.
With Adobe Captivate, we have the ability to integrate quizzes into our training videos. Quizzes and videos will be used for internal training purposes only. This means that videos intended for outreach purposes will not include quizzes.
Developing quiz questions requires an additional step in the content development process. It is important to note that quiz questions cannot be generated until the content of the training video is approved. Content for trainings are developed during the outline phase. Therefore, the outline of the training video must be approved before quiz questions can be developed. With that in mind, the content development process for a training video with a quiz includes outline, quiz question development, script, first draft of Captivate video, and finalized Captivate video. The timeline for feedback and approval for the development of quiz questions is as follows. Quiz questions: 3 business days for HIE team feedback upon receipt, and 3 business days for video developer updates before presentation for final review. The following standards will be applied to each quiz: a maximum of 10 questions per quiz, no time limit to answer questions, participants are allowed 2 opportunities to get the correct answer per question, unlimited number of quiz attempts, all quizzes will take place at the end of each training video, a passing score is greater or equal to 80%, quiz questions will be randomized per attempt, and all questions will be multiple choice.
All videos created for SMC Connected Care will be directed at either San Mateo County staff or health system consumers. Training and outreach are the 2 types of videos that will be developed. The intents of these training videos are to explain how to do something. Training videos can include quizzes and knowledge checks to ensure that the viewer has correctly obtained and understands the conveyed information. Outreach videos notify, inform, and advertise information to the viewer. Please review the following chart, which includes a list of proposed video titles, type, and audiences. The length of the video will vary depending on the video's type. Training videos will be approximately 5 to 7 minutes in length. This approximation does not include the time it takes the viewer to complete the quiz. Outreach videos for consumers and staff will last approximately 7 to 12 minutes in length.
You have now been given a detailed overview of Adobe Captivate standards and proposed trainings. We've covered Captivate software standards including type of slides, formatting standards, content development processes, review and feedback processes, and proposed video topics.
Thank you for viewing the Adobe Captivate Media Standards training video. We encourage you to visit our website at www.smchealth.org/connectedcare and on our SharePoint at www.smchealth.org/connectedcare-providers.